this part is for future me, and if anyone is wondering, but I need to say my lip combo because sometimes I'll go to my old videos and I'm like wondering what I have on my lips and I never know. And I really like this lip combo today. So I have Iconic Nude from Charlotte Tilbury, and then I have the Anastasia Taupe Beige lipstick on top, and I really like this combo. Very nice. Okay, that's it. Let's get on to the video. We have made it to the end of the year, which is crazy. Every year we always say that, but every year it's always unbelievable because of how fast time flies. And it seems to just get faster and faster every year. And today I'm doing my annual top 10 perfumes that I tried this year. This is going to be a mixture of perfumes that actually released this year, so like new perfumes of the year, mixed with also perfumes that didn't necessarily come out this year, but I tried them for the first time this year. So it's a mixture of that. I tried way more than the ones I'm going to show you today, but these were the standout ones. And you guys know I declutter very often on my channel. I never like to just keep things around for no reason unless I absolutely love them. So I am an avid declutterer, as we know. I don't like to waste products. So these are the standout favorites of the year. I'm going to be doing the body mist version of this video as well. I'm not sure of the order of when these videos will come out, but I'm filming the body mist version right after this one. So yeah, with all that said, let's get into this video. In no particular order, I'm starting off with Skylar Double Dates. This was actually a new release, kind of more so into the later part of the year. I got this a couple months ago, I want to say. So pretty much Leah Katab is now, is she a co-owner of Skylar? I'm not sure exactly what she is, but she came out with her own perfume with Skylar. She's known for being on Love Island, but on TikTok she has shared her hygiene routines, and she is very well known for her delicious gourmandy hygiene routine. She loves super indulgent, super sweet kind of scents. So this was supposed to be kind of her entire sweet gourmand hygiene routine, all encompassed into one fragrance. And it was also supposed to be kind of similar to Sticky Dates from Lush. I personally did not like Sticky Dates. I don't really love a lot of Lush scents. There's something weird in a lot of Lush scents that I find kind of a little too earthy. There's this like really natural vibe to Lush scents that sometimes doesn't mesh well with my skin or my chemistry. I don't know if that's an unpopular opinion. Maybe it is. I know people love Lush. Definitely not hating on Lush. I have products of theirs that I absolutely love, but a lot of the times I have not loved their products because of that reason. This is a trillion times better than what I remember Sticky Dates smelling like. This is ooey gooey, sticky, sweet dates, almost jammy, but they are doused in caramel. There is a heavy dose of caramel in here. This is a heavy gourmand, a super sweet scent. I personally don't find this sickly sweet, but I can see how that would come off a little sickly sweet to somebody that is not a sweet lover. On Fragrantica, this says that it only has brown sugar, dates, and toffee, but I would add that there's caramel and just other more indulgent notes in here because I definitely smell them in here. Definitely along with the brown sugar and the dates and the toffee, but a heavy dose of caramel I would add as well. And caramel is all over the campaign pictures, so maybe that's just a note that's not added on Fragrantica. I don't know. I'm going to try to look up the notes on the Skylar website and put them right here and see if they're the same or if there's more notes. This is probably one of the sweetest, thickest sweet scents, so make sure you definitely really love your sweet scents and your gourmand scents more specifically if you're gonna go into a fragrance like this. I love all of that, and this scent makes me feel so cozy. This is my go-to scent for weather that is kind of like today, where it's just gloomy and overcast and I want to just be cozy and watch a movie. This is what I'm gonna go for. Speaking of cozy, delicious scents that came out this year, Rare Beauty. This is hands down such a standout favorite of this year. Oh my god, this is such a good scent. This smells kind of like Burberry Goddess, which I also really loved, but it has more caramel. It doesn't have that lavender, which I know lavender puts some people off. I personally love it in Burberry Goddess, but I feel like that's more of like the going out fancy version, whereas the Rare Beauty one is the more casual, warm, feels like a warm hug, sweet, smooth version. This has top notes of caramel, pink pepper, pistachio, middle notes of vanilla, Nigerian ginger, cacao, and base notes of sandalwood, musk, and tonka bean. I love the component that it's in. It doesn't have a cap, but you twist it to kind of lock it and open it. So it's really accessible for people with dexterity issues, and it's just a 10 out of 10 fragrance. This scent really blew me away this year. And I know she has 2 scents right now. This is unrelated to this video, but I just saw that she has a new scent in her body mist line. It's like this melon scent and it looks so good. I love melon. I think it's out online, but I want to wait for it to hit my stores because I want to actually smell it in store. This is just so addicting. It's cozy, it's comforting. There's something seductive and sexy. 11 out of 10 fragrance. Such a standout fragrance for this year. Next up, Emporio Armani Diamonds. This was such a hidden gem that I never would have picked up if it wasn't for me being at the airport. I got this at the airport in Turkey when we were flying back on our layover, and I'm obsessed with this scent. This is such a little hidden gem, so underrated. Never heard anybody talk about this, and I think I got this there for like 30 bucks. Judging by the packaging, I thought it would just be like a fresh, maybe musky floral scent, but this is so much more. There's actually sweetness in here. This has lychee, raspberry, middle notes of rose, freesia, patchouli, cedar, lily of the valley, and base notes of vanilla, amber, and vetiver. It's like a sweet floral with the hint of berry, and I'm obsessed. There's a little bit of powderiness into it, has some really nice woodsy notes. I also didn't expect this to actually have strength, and it has a lot of strength. It smells like the color pink kind of, but in a really soft way. It doesn't scream at you necessarily, but it wears super well. It has intense longevity, which again, looking at this bottle, I did not think that, but this just blew me away. I highly recommend. There's a ton of flankers in this diamond line. This is the OG diamonds. I've talked about this in other videos as well, so if you want more in-depth reviews on it, check those videos out. Next up, I discovered Divine by Jean Paul Gaultier this year, and this is the scent of summer. I do have Alien Goddess, and this smells similar, but to me, this is better than Alien Goddess. There's a creaminess to this. It has calypsone, bergamot, red berries, middle notes of lily, ylang ylang, jasmine, and base notes of meringue, musk, and patchouli. Something about that meringue just gives us a really whipped, creamy sort of texture. It has a coconut vibe, even though there's no coconut in the notes. I'm definitely getting coconut, but a really creamy coconut. It doesn't smell like sunscreen. It's so tropical, but with a hint of mature sexiness. This is not something you'd wear casually to the beach or the pool, in my opinion. It's definitely more fancy, but this gives all of the sexy tropical goddess scents ever. I imagine this with a nice body glow on, maybe a gold dress or something, just shining and glowing with Divine added on top. Another scent that I picked up, I actually picked this up in Greece. This is by the brand Korres. This is called Black Sugar. They have a ton of other scents. Oh my god, what is happening with my lighting? They have a ton of other scents by Korres. I was smelling all of them at the store in Greece, and I ended up definitely going for Black Sugar because it was just the one that I thought matched me the most. All of these scents had a very natural kind of vibe to them, and Black Sugar, obviously I love anything sugary, as you can tell probably. This one has oriental lily, caramel, heliotrope, rose, black sugar, Brazilian rosewood, and then base notes of amber, vanilla bean, and tonka bean. So definitely something that's right up my alley. I will say though, this is a very soft scent. It's not a strong projecting scent. It's not super strong at all. It smells like lighter version of Prada candy, so it has that sweet sugary Prada candy vibe. I have loved this scent when it comes to layering because I always want to add sweet touches to like every perfume that I own, and this has been perfect to just add a little sweet sugary touch to everything. It doesn't overpower anything because it's not a super complex scent. It's just sweet and sugary and warm, but there's a freshness to it as well, so it doesn't overcomplicate or overshadow other perfumes. It's just like the perfect hint of sugar that any perfume needs. Another super sweet scent that I tried this year that I love is the Choco Musk Marshmallow scent. I think this was also a new release this year. If you love marshmallow fluff deliciousness, but also a hint of amazing perfuminess in there, then you're gonna want to try this. And this scent is like $9. It's $9 freaking on Amazon. My favorite way has been pairing this up with the original Choco Musk, which has that more just true chocolatey kind of feel. When you add these together, it's like marshmallow and chocolate combined. It's the perfect fragrance combo, so definitely recommend them. And the two together only cost you $20. It's a $20 perfume layering combo that smells out of this world if you are a gourmand lover. This has marshmallow, strawberry, vanilla, and cacao in the notes. You smell a little bit of each of those. In the first initial opening, definitely get the strawberry, but like a hint of it. It does die down, so it's definitely not a strawberry scent. It's more marshmallow than anything else, but it kind of gives those marshmallows a little pink hint. So it's like pink marshmallow fluff. And yeah, I love anything sugary, and marshmallow is one of my top favorite notes. Two of my favorite, hands down favorite Arab perfumes that I tried this year, these two right here, but specifically kind of this one kind of tops it, but this is also incredible. Let me just start with this one. They're both by Lattafa. This one's called Musk Candy Rose. The packaging is a little questionable. I feel like it looks kind of cool, but it's, I don't know, it looks really cheap. I do like the juice of it. It has this like rose milk kind of juice. It's like so satisfying to me. I literally want to open this and drink it. But this smells so incredible and so high end. May not look like much from the outside, but man, this smells like a Dior perfume, like an even higher end version of a Dior perfume. It reminds me a lot of You're the One from Bath & Body Works, which also smells like a rosy Dior perfume, but this is coming from somebody that doesn't love rose scents. I love a very specific rose scent. I like rose water kind of rose scents, not so much a synthetic, mature, smells like your grandma's wardrobe that she's had since the 1600s, that kind of vibe, no. But this, yes, this has rose, it has a little bit of citrus in it, it's a little musky, it has some other floral notes, and then amber. It's so good. If you loved You're the One, which I loved You're the One, it's one of my top complimented scents from Bath & Body Works, you're gonna love Musk Candy Rose. And that's kind of the perfect name for it, but this scent, again, may not look like much. Don't judge a book by its cover. This is the epitome of don't judge a book by its cover, because it smells like a $300 niche fragrance and it will get you so many compliments. And speaking of that, Noble Blush. This is one of the most amazing but also most unique fragrances that I tried this year. I cannot emphasize enough how incredible this scent is. This is another rose scent, but again, not gross rose. This has rose milk in it, so there's a lactonic factor to this scent. On top of the rose milk, you have meringue. Oh my, I don't know what it is. There's something nostalgic about this scent. Like I've smelled this somewhere in some vacation or something that I've had. It's like taking me back right now. Like I'm going on a journey in my mind. This is why I love perfumes. It just instantly puts me in a good mood, and I can't pinpoint where I've smelled this. I don't know, but it's giving me a really happy memory, so love that. This has rose milk, meringue, almond, vanilla musk, and sandalwood. Pretty simple notes, but kind of more unique notes. I've never seen rose milk in a perfume, and that's the perfect way I would describe this. It does smell like rose milk with the hint of that fluffy whipped meringue, a little hint of almond nuttiness, and then, you know, a little musky, definitely more sweetness from that vanilla, and a little woodsy. It's such a good scent. I got this at Burlington, actually. Burlington, by the way, has a ton of Arab fragrances. So if you want Arab fragrances without having to order them online, go to Burlington. And that's where I bought mine. It was a total blind buy, and I'm so happy that I got that. I went in my car and ripped it open and literally audibly gasped because I had never smelled something so good. Next up, another new release of this year that was such a good release. This is by Commodity, and this was in collaboration with Perfumerism. This is called Milk Orchid. I received this in PR, but I am not sponsored, nor have I ever been sponsored by Commodity. I just genuinely love their scents, and I love that they've added me to their PR list because they make such unique scents. I just reviewed their most recent release, which is the iced one that was sent to me as well. I had no idea that was being sent to me, and I got it, and it was such an amazing surprise. I did a whole video on it. I'll link it up here if you want to see that. But this one I think is one of my favorite, if not my favorite, Commodity scent. This has fig milk. I love fig anything, and I love lactonic notes, so it's like a mashup of the two. We have fig milk, coconut cream, almond blossom, then you have vanilla orchid, warm cotton, magnolia, and then macadamia milk and sandalwood. Such warm, delicious notes, but not all the way gourmand, not sickly sweet. There's like a nice woodsy, elevated feel to the scent. The coconut makes it really soft. It's vibrant, it's a little musky. It's a really nice balance of pretty much everything from florals to milky, lactonic, a little nutty, woodsy. Just absolutely perfect, not nauseating or sickly sweet or anything like that. Just such a good scent. By far my favorite Commodity perfume. And lastly that I tried this year, this may be a little cheating because it is something that I tried more recently, and so I haven't had this for so long, but sometimes with perfumes, when you know you love a perfume, you just know, and that is this one. This is by Khloe Kardashian, which is so random. I didn't even know she had perfumes until I saw that she had the other one, which is XO Khloe, which is the original one she came out with, and then she just put out this one, which is Almost Always. I did a dedicated review to this as well, so I'm gonna link it up here. I'm not gonna go too in depth into it in this video, but I love this because, as I mentioned in that video as well, I think this reminds me so much of a more grown-up version of Wonderstruck from Taylor Swift. Even just smelling this is just like all the nostalgia of being so obsessed with that scent. I used to use that in freaking middle school, and it was such an amazing scent to me, and it brings back so many memories from that time. This is like that, but a more modernized version that really fits with the times right now. It smells so good. It smells like a soft purple kind of scent. There's lavender in here, which can be hit or miss. In my opinion, I don't really pick it up. I think maybe a hint of lavender, but it doesn't give aromatherapy. There's a sweetness for sure, and I think this is so nostalgic because it gives me the vibe of the original celebrity perfume. I know there's a lot more celebrity perfumes coming out nowadays that are a little bit more, I guess, out there, but the original ones, think of like Wonderstruck, the One Direction perfume, the Justin Bieber perfumes, the OG Ariana ones. Think of those kinds of perfumes. This falls somewhere in that. If you like those scents, however basic they may be, or people say that they are, I don't care. This is that. If you grew up with those kinds of scents, you would love Almost Always. I think I love it, and I love it because it reminds me of those scents. So that was a huge hit for me this year as well. And that completes this top 10 of all of the best perfumes I tried in 2025. These were definitely the standouts. There was a ton more I tried, and I've done videos on them all on my channel that have now been decluttered or given away or returned for one reason or another. But yeah, these were the standouts for sure, and I'm so excited going into 2026. I hope there's, you know, more amazing fragrances to come, which I'm sure there will be, especially at the rate that things are coming out nowadays. Kind of overwhelming, but still kind of exciting. That is it for me today. Let me know your top 10 of the entire year in the comments down below, and let me know if we have any matching ones. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and turn your post notifications on, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.